I'm Matt.
And I'm Kim.
And we're Matt and Kim.
And you're watching The World of Lewis.
Bam, 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 bam. Whew. Guys, it is hot out here. 2011 Bonnaroo Festival. It is the 10th annual, and I'm standing next to Matt and Kim. Hi, guys.
Hey.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Now, listen, you guys were just in Atlanta. You hit the Masquerade, and then now you're coming back on the 2011 Honda Civic Tour, touring with Blink-182 and My Chemical Romance. Seriously?
I know,
I'm going to admit, we are extremely excited for that.
we're big Blink fans, big My Chemical Romance fans, and we got asked to do the tour. We're like, you asked that like it's a question,
right?
You know, obviously.
Right. Well, did you guys spend a lot of time in Atlanta when you played the Masquerade last time you were in here?
Well, when we're on tour, we don't get to spend a lot of time. It's usually get in, do sound check, play, and then leave. But we did spend 2 months in Atlanta. What was
Really?
it? In last January? The January before, maybe.
It was about a year ago, year and a half ago.
What were you guys doing? Recording or?
We recorded our whole album down there with a producer, Ben Allen, who, you know, he's done other stuff like from Gnarls Barkley,
Right.
worked with CeeLo Green,
Right,
Atlanta resident,
right.
a lot. Actually, CeeLo shared the studio with Ben, so we got to know CeeLo a bit while we were down there.
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, we spent 2 months, and unfortunately, it was 7 days a week, 11 hours a day.
Wow.
And we kept hearing about stuff. You
Right.
know, a la-
We got out to a few things, but not
Like what?
as
What
much.
did you get out and do
Like
in Atlanta?
we get to hang out in, was it Five Points?
Little 5 Points, yeah.
Which I feel like it was very much like the Brooklyn side of Atlanta for us.
No, I could
Yeah.
see that. Yeah, with Junkman's Daughter and the Vortex right there. And did you guys go in any of those places? What'd
What
you
was
do down
the
there?
one spot we went to? We saw Kyle's band play.
Well, I'm not exactly sure. The only spot I remember going was seeing Jay-Z.
Oh, that's right. That
Was while we were there.
Oh, okay.
That was a life-changing one.
Yeah, that was, let me tell you, you know, we travel 7 months out of the year, but we're never really in a spot for more than 12 hours. So for us, being in Atlanta was like the longest place we've lived outside of where we grew up in Brooklyn.
Right.
And when Jay-Z hit the stage, I'm going to admit I was a little homesick. And
Right.
maybe
Tears.
tears. One tear.
There might have been more than one.
She's
It
not
was a-
Jehovah.
It was a Beatles-esque moment, I think.
All right, well, Matt and Kim, check this out. I always got a crazy question I love to ask celebrities. Yes, I'm calling you guys a celebrity because we love your music on 99X. If you had an Indian name, what would it be? Mine would be like Chief Crop Dust. Like, what would your Indian name be?
Not to hang out with you after Mexican food.
Not that there's anything wrong with Mexican food, not at all.
No,
that
love.
was
I
Kim.
know how it works. Listen.
Yeah. I think Kim's would be she who stuck to her guns.
Ooh,
Because
okay,
I think that's got to go on her gravestone. Because anything you say about Kim, she will decide on something and she will stick to it.
Right?
So
No persuasion.
Can you think of this guy?
You would be man who hits snooze button way too many times.
I feel like that's getting a little long, but I am an expert. I have snooze buttoned for upwards of, I'd say, almost 5 hours. Every 10 minutes, 5 hours.
Wow.
Snooze, yeah.
So why don't you just set up like another alarm clock? Like get a couple. All over, that would really mess
You
you
are
up.
a smart person.
Did you hear that? I didn't even pay him to say that. And I got ADHD. Oh, I love it. I love Matt and Kim. Right on. Well, guys, seriously, we cannot wait to see you when you come back to town for the 2011 Honda Civic Tour. Congratulations for touring with Blink-182 and My Chemical Romance. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.